Not so much, actually, because I live in Malibu on the sea, and you know, there's lots of juice, and there's lots of juice here, so it's kind of the same. We don't have much history. Jill Green from Kfar Saba?
Yeah.
What made you decide to tour with your son and sister? Well, first of all, I think they're both talented, and that you deserve to hear them. And I like my family with me. So, that's all. What'd you say, honey? It's a Jewish attitude, that's right. It's a Jewish attitude. She's right. Rabbi Jim LeBeau from Jerusalem. Section D. Where's Section D? Okay, hi there. Now that you're a doctor of philosophy, that's very funny, because actually my speech that I gave at the Hebrew University is now up on my website entitled, "What's Up, Doc?" Very good. What is your philosophy? It's a very complicated philosophy, I think. Let's see. First, never fly coach. No, seriously. What I love about the Jewish tradition is the emphasis on learning, because with learning comes compassion. And when you educate yourself, education is the opposite of hate and bigotry, because if you truly understand someone, it's hard to hate them, you know? So that's my philosophy. Thank you. Oved Alfia, Ramat Gan, very far. Oh, hi. Are you aware of how many performers lip sync these days? I have heard of it. I could never do it because I'm very bad at it. I like to be in the moment when I perform. So I want to apologize. I have to sing live. What can I say? I know you're very involved in the research for women's heart disease. Well, oh, sorry. Yeah. Yossi Levy from Ranana. I don't know. You know, all I remember from yeshiva, I went to yeshiva the first 3 years of my life, and all I remember really is, women's heart research. I've always spoken out against inequality, and today more women die of heart disease than men. Kills more women than all cancers combined, actually men too. And when I discovered that a lot of people, like a man that I was trying to raise money from my heart center in Los Angeles, Women's Heart Center, he said to me, I didn't know women get heart attacks, heart disease, so people need to know more about it. But I started this center in Los Angeles, and actually there's a person here tonight, I hope, named Irene Pollan, who is a very generous contributor to my heart center, and she does the same thing here at Hadassah Hospital in Jerusalem. So it's very good. We have a film with a tuition that will tell you more about women's heart disease. And you could buy a t-shirt, and it goes to women's heart disease. Carrie Shapiro, Tel Aviv, section E6. What are you proudest of when it comes to your Jewish heritage? I think it's the Jewish people's contribution to medicine foremost, and like Dr. Jonas Salk, of course, polio vaccine, and also whoever invented chicken soup. My Aunt Sadie, right. I do have an Aunt Sadie. Chen Broner from Cholon.
Yeah.
Very good at the chs, you know. Far, far away. Oh my gosh. In 1978, you spoke with Golden Meir as Israel celebrated its 30th anniversary. My Lord. That was 35 years ago. What do you remember most about our Golden? Well, oh God, she was this incredible combination of intellect and, you know, grandma warmth. And she was only the 4th woman who was the head of a country. And I just wish that the United States was as progressive, to tell you the truth, because we're quite far behind. But perhaps in 2016 we'll have a woman head of our country. D. Farkash Pekarsky, Tel Aviv. Do you like people? I assume you mean the song, because there are a lot of people I'm not so sure of, you know what I mean? George Schalfman from Haifa. What was your first impression after you arrived? I don't do impressions. What made you think I do impressions?
Impressions זה גם סיפוי וגם מה חשבת.
Bonnie Zev from Los Angeles, really? I saw in the paper that you visited the Make-A-Wish kids. How was your visit? Oh my gosh, it was just so touching, so amazing. One little girl actually sang Heart of People for me. And it was so interesting because there were, you know, Jewish kids, Arabic kids, and yet the one thing that, you know, supersedes all of the conflicts is the power of music. That it is what they say is the universal language, you know. And no matter what language you speak, you know, music seems to connect us all. So, okay, last question. Oren from Jerusalem, why do you overlook your songs from the 1970s? Wish you could sing one of them. As a matter of fact, that's a perfect intro to my thing called Snippets, because I noticed that people wanted me to sing some of these songs from the 70s, so we prepared these little snippets. And the first one is